Hello, and welcome back to my spooky channel. You may or may not have noticed, but today is Friday the 13th. And let me just tell you, I stressed myself out so much about what video to upload today. You'll notice that my hair is a different color in some of these videos because I've been shooting them over months. And this October the 13th video has been stressing me out because I was like, what do I do? I can't exactly do Jason makeup, and then I've done Camp Crystal Lake counselors before. Like, what am I supposed to do? And now here we are a week before the video goes up. It's supposed to go up, and I have nothing. So instead what we're going to do is just do an all-out orange Halloween makeup look. Just have some fun with it. Do some good old-fashioned makeup. Be spooky. We'll do, sort of get ready with me style where I'll just kind of chat at you the whole time. So that's what we're going to do. So I actually did have a headband out to put my hair up. But I decided I didn't want to use that last second, so we're just going to put the top half of my hair up in this claw and get started. So, we're going to use some of the products that I've been really loving lately, and then you can't see the table, but I've basically gone through my entire makeup collection and taken out anything even moderately warm-toned or orange that I own. I really don't wear warm-toned makeup ever, so this will be definitely a switch for me, and I'm looking forward to trying it out. So first we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Blemish Fighting Putty Primer, whatever it's called. You know. And then a newer product to my team is also by e.l.f. and that is the Under Eye Putty. What's it called? Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. Look at how brightening that is. I really, really like this product. I feel like my concealer looks nicer after it's on. Speaking of, I did grab concealer. I was going to say, I actually, oftentimes I'll set up to do these videos and then shoot them right away. And then it'll be, halfway through the video, I notice I've forgotten something that I really need, and it's frick, and I gotta, take everything down, go over there, get it. But I set up to shoot this video hours ago. So I've been, tinkering, adding things this whole time. And I'm really hoping that I actually did just grab everything and we're good to go. This is a newer product to me. This is the Shein eyebrow pomade. So far so good. I really quite like it actually. I've just been using it with this little Wet n Wild angle brush. I have no complaints, to be honest with you. See, over here, I really have a problem where, I really want there to be hair there, but there isn't. And then I draw it in with the pomade or the pencil or whatever, and it doesn't stick. And I never really understood why my skin is like that. It's not like I'm doing anything over there to make it especially smooth or anything. Just one of those weird things. So how has your October been so far? We're about halfway through now, which is crazy to say. For me, I've been unwell, but I also have been going out into the world. A lot of my favorite stores have already kicked Halloween out in favor of Christmas, which I think is so weird because, who shops for Halloween early? You and me, the weirdos, the people who love Halloween a weird amount. Normal people don't shop for Halloween until, Halloween. I've noticed, actually, a lot of houses don't even put out their Halloween decorations until, Halloween Day, right? And parents aren't shopping for costumes with their kids a lot of the time until the weekend before Halloween. So it's so weird to me when I go places and it's now and they're out of Halloween stock already. That's so weird to me. But to each their own, I guess. I have been watching a lot of stuff, though. I've been watching the Monsters. I know we just did the Lily Monster video last week, and I wrote in the comments there to tell you that I found, no, I wrote it in the description box, actually. I found the box set at Walmart again. It was only $25. For some reason, my memory thought it was, way more expensive than that. Maybe it was at the time. I don't know, but I bought it. And I'm almost done season 1. I really like it. It's definitely just like your wholesome sitcom type fun show. My mom actually came in the one day when I was watching it, and she was like, "You're watching the monsters? This was my favorite show when I was growing up." And it was like, it was? Huh. And you wonder why I am the way that I am. My mom even pointed to Lily Munster at one point and was like, "Isn't she fabulous?" It's like, yes, Mom, she is. I want to be her. You know what else I've been watching that I've never seen before? Gilmore Girls. I got sucked in, okay? I was seeing all these posts on TikTok about it being like the ultimate cozy fall show. And it is. Like, I didn't realize that the show starts in September and usually always ends at the end of the school year. But, like, 90% of the show is in fall. And then it usually snows for a couple episodes. And then all of a sudden there's, like, flowers for, like, an episode. And then the show's over for the season. So right now I'm on season... I think I just started season 3. I am enjoying it much more than I thought I would. I really am not typically a fan of, like, standard rom-com shows. Usually my shows have to have something dark and twisty about them for me to enjoy them. Vampire Diaries, Supernatural, Once Upon a Time, that sort of thing. I'm also rewatching Once Upon a Time, but that's kind of paused as I take on the Munsters and Gilmore Girls. I've seen most of Once Upon a Time, so that's a little less exciting for me, because I generally know what's going to happen. And the internet over the years has, you know, I'm not saying this as a bad thing, but it has sort of unintentionally spoiled a lot of Gilmore Girls things for me over the years. But again, like, I'm not complaining. I don't know, it's interesting to watch it all happen myself. I'm quite enjoying it. I didn't know as much about Sookie, like Melissa McCarthy's character, before I started watching it for myself. I really like her. I wish she was more of a focus. I obviously adore Lorelai. I don't like Luke as much as I thought I would. He's fine, but I just really hate when these shows try to romanticize the, like, moody guy who doesn't tell you what he wants and is, like, flip-floppy, and it's like, just say what you mean. But I see the appeal. I get it. As of right now in the show, I don't know if it changes or not, but I really kind of feel bad for Dean, because he seems like a really great boyfriend to Rory. He doesn't even know that she's kissed another guy at this point. I don't know. He seems like a really great boyfriend who's trying his best, and she just kind of tolerates it. Oh my god, Tolerated by Taylor Swift is so Dean to Rory coded. I don't know. My opinion can still change. Keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure Jared Padalecki's on the show for a significant amount of time, right? And then I'm pretty sure when he leaves, he just leaves to, you know, say people hunt things, the family business. So, I don't know. And I know another potential boyfriend is introduced at some point. And I know the internet really likes the other boyfriend that gets introduced. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we're going to move into eyeshadow territory now. And I have anxiety about this because I really want it to be good and bright and orange. So I have this crayon. This crayon's existence is a spoiler. You'll see why in a couple weeks. Okay, so I know the main color I want on my lid is from the Melt Radioactive palette. But I want to do some, like, buffing and blending and stuff in the crease first. I almost threw my little highlighter thing on the floor. Okay, so we're going to go into the Wild West palette, maybe? Yeah. Because these are some really yellowy browns at the beginning here. And we'll just kind of, like, fluff them out and see what's going on. I'll use my older Wet n Wild brush first. And we'll use the standoff shade. This is so foreign to me because usually I'm, like, not a warm tone girly on me. But fall is all about warm tones. I really don't use the Huda Ruby palette enough. I really like it. I just always kind of forget that I have it, which is terrible to say. But it's the truth. I should pull it out more. Now, the sort of last color that I want to use in my crease is this little tiny Colourpop one that I have. That I promise is on this table somewhere. There it is. I don't even know what it's called anymore, but it's just a little single. And it looks like that. I'm going to take a slightly smaller brush. And we're just going to fluff it in there. Okay, y'all, now time for the big kahuna. I want to take this brush into, I think it's called Radon. Yes, it is. Right there. God, my next chair is going to be so different from this one. I hate this chair. It, like, doesn't fit me properly. But you're only eligible for a new one every 5 years. And I only got this one in 2021. It definitely made a mess. But what are we thinking as far as the orange goes? I didn't realize it had like a pink shift to it. It's kind of cool. I wasn't feeling it at first. But now I kind of am. I'm going to take that last fluffy brush that we used with the orange and go into it a little bit and fluff it into the crease. Melt actually came out with a really great Nightmare Before Christmas collection, and I bought the lipsticks. They're not here yet, but I did order the lipsticks and the eyeliners, actually, now that I think about it. I did not buy the eyeshadow palette because I wasn't interested in it, but it is beautiful. I just don't need it. But the lipsticks are really nice. One's like a really dark purpley, and the other one's like a, I don't know, like a nice middle-of-the-road sort of warm orangey. They look very nice. Let's see if this will get us off. I actually bought shadow shields, and I was thinking about putting them on, and then I didn't. I probably should have. So now we're going to do eyeliner. I might have to hold a mirror. Really? You're mowing the lawn right now? If you can hear the lawnmower, I'm so sorry. But we're already this far. I'm going to put on eyeliner now. Okay, so my camera shut itself off, but all I have done in the interim is put on mascara, honestly. And we're just putting on lashes. They are spiderweb lashes. I figured, why go full spooky if you're not going... Wait, that wasn't English. Why not go full spooky if you're going full spooky, is what I was trying to say. But I broke a little piece off. Like, I went to take it off the sheet, and a piece got stuck. So, if there's, like, close-ups at the end and you see the space there, please understand that I'm only partially to blame. I'm not putting it back on. That sounds like way more work. These are just, like, straight-up plastic. Like, it's almost like there's no hair-likeness to it at all. I don't know. I love them, to be honest with you. Do they look ridiculous? Yes. Do I love them anyway? Yes. We're almost done. You know that after my eyes are done, the rest of my makeup is usually a breeze. Although, are these eyes giving more pink or more orange? Hey, remember when I told you I wanted to see Saw and The Exorcist? Like, the new Exorcist movie. I'm not convinced I'm going to see either of them in theaters anymore. It just doesn't look like it's going to happen for me. We're already on the 13th. I'm obviously seeing the Taylor Swift movie this weekend. I already have tickets. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's not gonna happen. Which, that's okay. The Exorcist movie is getting horrific reviews. Horrific reviews. So, maybe it's for the best. So before we finish my eyes, we're gonna just not do anything for a bit to give those time to dry because they're so plasticky. And then, like, when I think they're sort of dry-ish, we're gonna clamp them down. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put some bronzer on my face. So this is my Ciate London in Palm Island. Is the only real sort of warmy bronzer I own. I have the microphone right beside me because of the lawnmower, and I keep bumping it. So I'm being counterproductive. And now, I think the only sort of warm tone blush that I could find that I owned is a Sephora Collection one. Yeah. This little one here. It's called So Euphoric, with an exclamation mark and everything. And then the highlighter we're going to use. You're going to love this. I haven't cranked this out in a long time because it's orangey. But it's the Colourpop Cruella de Ville one. It does give an orange sheen. And that's why I never use it. We're also going to pop a little bit in the center of my eyelid when we're done my makeup. Nice and shiny. So we're almost done. What we're going to do now is we're going to go back into that Radon palette. Radioactive palette, but the Radon color. And we're going to take a pencil brush. And we're going to smudge it on my lower lashes. See, like that, so that we have a little bit of the top at the bottom. It's not the worst. It's also, like, not my favorite. We're going to take this, like, light-colored little crayon and put it in my lower waterline. And then maybe a little bit of mascara down there, too. And then I wanted the Cruella thing, right? I'm just going to use my pinky and put it in the middle. And then, you know what? Maybe I'll take a really skinny little brush. Sure, you work. And put it in the inner corner. And under the brow bone. Now we have to figure out lip color. So I grabbed two. I grabbed black. And I grabbed a very dark purple. I'm thinking the dark purple. Why? Because it seems like fun. And I really need to powder because it is 6,000 degrees in here all of a sudden. Like, I am sweating my butt off. This is from one of the Hocus Pocus collections with Colourpop. My lips always start out like my normal size. And then get bigger and bigger as I fail drawing the outline. I think this is it, y'all. I think this is the completed, very Halloween look. And it's the combination of this with my green hair. I think that really takes it to the next Halloween level. Like, if I worked at a store or something and we were doing a Halloween event and I wasn't going to wear a costume, I would probably just do something like this, very orange. Maybe I have like a whole thing of nail stickers that I bought, and I put them on my face. I would do that for you now, but they're actually really hard to get off once you stuck them on your face. So they're really like a one-time use type thing. So I would probably do that, do a couple of like little witches over here or something. Okay, so here's what you just missed. I was in the middle of complaining about how I would, if I was going out, put stickers over here, just as like extra fun, but they're really hard to get off my face, so I'm not going to do it now, and I'm warm, and I was complaining about all these things, and then my camera died. So I'm taking that as divine intervention to tell me that I should just do it anyway. So I've grabbed some of my nail stickers. Most of my nail stickers are from Wish, to be honest with you. So I've got these like glitters that I've never even opened, and then I've got this sheet. I have more than this, but this is the sheet that I grabbed. So we're going to open these up. Some of these are silly, like they just say night party. Some of these are in, I think that's Japanese. So my plan right now is to take, there's a couple that are like a lady witch on a moon. I'm sweating like 1,000,000 degrees, just so you know. And we're going to put her like right by my mole here. And I grabbed tweezers, and I almost tried to do this without them. I ripped it. I immediately ripped it. God, why are things so much harder for me than they are for everyone else? Okay, maybe you can't tell that she's ripped. Maybe we're okay. So that's all we're going to take from there. And now we're going to open these. I even grabbed a little cup because I'm smart. I just want one. There. And the nice thing about these, I guess, is that there's like, the packet really actually closes. I hate when you get these like Ziploc-y type bags, but they don't actually feel like they close. You know? We're going to take just a dot of eyelash glue. It's a little bit bigger than a dot. Wow, because I've never used these before, I had no idea they were like these specifically. I had no idea they were like sort of transparent. There. So just two little sparkles and the witch flying on the broom. And that, my friends, is my full-out Halloween makeup look. Please ignore the break in the eyelashes over here. But this is what we've got. While I have you zoomed in and we're sort of framed properly to have the words over here, we're going to do a little trivia. And I'm still terrible at shuffling. It is what it is, BB. Okay, we're going to take one from the middle. What is Hong Kong's Festival of Hungry Ghosts called? Is it A, Yulan, B, Tinhua, C, Wesak? Wesak? Wesak. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And then D is Chungyoung. Which one is it? The answer is A, Yulan. I did not know that. Festival of the Hungry Ghost. That's interesting. Cool. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this Friday the 13th video. I'm sorry it was just a generic sort of Halloween-y makeup look, but I really wanted to do one this year in general, especially while my hair was green. And like I told you at the beginning of this video, I really overthought Friday the 13th, and then we almost had nothing. So that's where this goes, I guess. Again, I really appreciate you watching. I really appreciate you watching all the videos this month. I really appreciate you hanging around, and hanging out, and all your comments. You're just really great, and I really appreciate you. So thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.